Fish pie. Yeah. Them to do. They used you. You used them. It's 2025. Get busy. Let's start the review. Just finished seeing this movie. Blacksmith. Alagbede. Is actually streaming on Circuit Streams, which you can get as an app on a Play Store. And I started this movie. I watched Lishabi recently, so I started this movie just with an open mind, but anticipating the typical Nigerian Yoruba movie, right? But it's interesting how everything went. First and foremost, attention to details, which is just my thing. Attention to details, details to the T. And putting it from, or setting the movie in a ancient time or an old time, not really ancient per se, but at least somewhere around, say, the 1960s thereabout, we have this beautiful use of old gears, old attires, old vehicles, old things in general. And like I said, detail to the T. We saw vinyls, we saw rocking chairs, old housing system, old housing interior designing, old cars, old gears. See, what it felt like to go to a party in the old days in Western Nigeria. This was just it. And the movie is stars this I think Femi Adebayo and this other guy here. I forgot his name. Shout out to him, very beautiful actor. Everybody killed their role. I promise you, everybody killed their role, no doubt. This is, if the movie, I don't know when it came out. Okay, it came out 2024. So I don't know. But if it's going to be pulled out for nominations of award, it should get a nomination with what I'm saying, because they did a good job. Then, what I enjoy most, first of all, the movie is 2 hours plus. Like I said, I was already laid back to the typical, concept of movie. But this is interesting. It's storytelling, and it has to do with something that can actually pass a message to the world generally, especially the youths and the young adults that are really all aching for success. Not necessarily success, but wealth per se. And they're ready to do anything in order to get wealth. There is a movie I watch also, a Yoruba-based movie, where a herbalist actually tried to save the life of someone that was desperately in need of money, and this is where we get something like that. The part I really love most in this movie was the emotional connection that the producers were able to visualize. This is beautiful. Having emotional connection being visualized for viewing. You had a split screen of somebody at the other end, emotionally connecting to somebody on the other end. And it was a moment for me to watch, right? Because you could feel that. And I don't know how the lady in the center acted it, and alongside Femi, they really stirred up this emotional environment and emotional surrounding where you could really feel that connection, especially at this point where I told you of the split screen, where emotions were actually tried to be depicted in split screen mode. It was excessively beautiful. Sorry, I think I have a little bit of cough and catarrh. It was excessively beautiful to watch. And the storytelling, like I said, this is the second Yoruba movie I'm watching this year, and I can tell you that the storytelling is just interesting. Good storytelling. I really was expecting it to end in a very casual way and all of that, but they switched it up, played a little bit of twist here and there, and they were able to get this beautiful ending. And I've always told you guys, movies, books, anything that have to do with art has to do with the ending. The beginning, yes, you can easily catch the attention of the viewer and make this person sit for a couple of hours. The end is what satisfies your viewers, for the amount of time, of their time that they've given to enjoy or experience this art you are putting out there. And like I said, beautiful, beautiful movie. Really enjoyed every little bit of it. Every little bit of it. Shout out to the producer. Shout out to the team. This was a very well made movie. Storytelling was impeccable. Attention to details was interesting, and also the message being passed very, very real, especially in our day and age. It's very important. It's very real. Very needed at this point. I would really have loved to put a little bit of spoilers out there, but I don't want to. I want everybody to go watch this movie. I mean, for one, it's available on Play Store via the app I just mentioned. So it's actually there for you to to go and enjoy. Impeccable movie at this point. Go and enjoy yourselves. Come back to the comment section. Let's talk about it. Tell me what you feel and how you really enjoyed it. For me, I'll give this a very beautiful, if not 10 over 10, I'll give it a 9 over 10. But I can easily just give it a 10 over 10. Kudos to everybody that did this movie. Really enjoying it. You guys go have fun on the movie. And with that, let's go to the next review.